Hi, everybody. This is Mr. Cadenhead. Happy Friday, December 5th. We are in our last 2 weeks of the fall semester. It has gone really, really quickly. So it's a busy time as always, and I have a few important reminders for everybody. One, finals start on Wednesday, 12/17, with periods 1 and 2. Thursday will be periods 3 and 4. Friday will be periods 5 and 6. And on each of those 3 days, students are dismissed at 12:53. I want to remind you as well, I know it's been in the bulletin and other places, but we do have study halls, organized study halls coming up for students, both during pause on 12/9 and 12/10. You can sign up under Miss Dethridge's name like you would sign up for any other pause class. That's first come, first serve. We also have after school study hall with ideally some available tutoring. We're working with tutors and teachers to help us out during these times. That will be Thursday, 12/11, so next Thursday, right after school until 4 p.m. And then Monday, 12:15, and Tuesday, 12:16, right before finals, we will have our study hall held in the library at 3:15 to 5 p.m. Okay, so time for you guys to lock in, focus, get a little bit of help if you need it with others in our library. Also want to remind you that during those final periods, we do have a nutrition break. It is a 20-minute break, but you want to make sure that you eat well before you get started those mornings. Want to remind you all of our talk about sleep. We started this conversation back in August. Remember, ideally, teenagers would get 9 hours of sleep. You've got to get at least 7. Ideally, you'd be between 8 and 9. Right in there, but please make sure that you plan accordingly, schedule your study time, and shut it off at the right time. Get the phone on silence, on do not disturb, and don't let it disturb your sleep. Super critical so that you can utilize your recall of all the time that you're studying as we approach those finals. And remember, a lack of sleep can increase our anxiety as well, which can decrease our performance on tests and decrease our ability to recall words and facts, etc. You should also be studying that academic vocabulary. Pull out those flashcards that you've been keeping ideally all semester. Look at those learning targets. Look at all the academic vocabulary that's been presented to you over the course of the semester. You've got to make sure you have mastery of that vocabulary as you answer prompts, as you do multiple choice and read those prompts carefully. Or if you're writing an essay or doing a presentation, all of which we do for finals. So make sure that you're studying that vocabulary. I want to remind you as well that grades that go in December, we have plenty of time to talk about those grades if you have any concern when we come back in January. So if you have questions or concerns that there may be an error, you're not going to get those addressed over a break in December. So email your teacher when we get back, let them know that you want to have a conversation or you have questions, and we'll address any of those issues in January. The only students outside of that might be a little bit more urgent are our midterm grads, seniors, and we recognize that, and we're working with you anyway. Also want to remind seniors, it is time. Order your cap and gown. Do not wait. It goes up $25 in January, so get it done now. You can do that on the senior website or on our website. You can call my office for more information if you need it. Miss Harris will help you. You can pop into my office at any time and ask Miss Harris, and she'll answer that for you. She knows all the details. Want to wish our football team good luck tonight against Archbishop Riordan in the NorCal State semifinal. That's hosted by the state CIF. So while it's at our site, it is a state event. That means that ASB cards don't get you in tonight, but we would love to see you there. Students, we'd love to have a good sized student section. That creates a home field advantage for us. And any fans that we can see at that site, that'd be great. If we win tonight, we would go down to Orange County next Thursday, Friday for a Friday game in the state championship. So go Bulldogs, and good luck to you tonight. And let's see, I want to remind you as well that January 5th, which is the Monday we come back from winter break, that's a minimum day, and that's because all of our high schools this year, Cordova High, Folsom High, and Vista del Lago, have the same number of minimum days. That's 10, so that we have some consistency. And so we added 3 minimum days this year, 2 at the quarters and 1 at the start of the new semester. It's really valuable for our teachers to have a little bit of time as we start the new semester to make sure that they take care of all the planning and the things that they need to do to serve you in the spring semester. We've not had that in the past, and so this will allow our teams to meet that afternoon of January 5th, but it provides a short day for you guys as we transition back for the spring semester as well. So all that information's on the website, on the calendar, the final schedule, the minimum day, everything that you need. And I just also want to say thank you for a great fall semester. We talk about this a lot at Folsom High School. We don't take you for granted. We know you have a lot of choices where you go to school these days, and you're choosing us, and that means a lot to us, and that's a lot of responsibility, so thank you. And we look forward to a great semester with you in the spring when we come back. So, as always, it's Friday. Read a good book without pictures. Have a passion for something positive. Tell your family you love them this weekend, and our keyword is balance. Have a good weekend, everybody.